welcome back to my channel. My name is Jackie and today I am here to do my Contemporary-A-Thon TBR. So Contemporary-A-Thon is a week-long readathon that is hosted by Chelsea Dowling Reads, Pages and Pens, and Natasha over at My Reading is Odd, and all the details will be down below for you guys. But it is a week-long readathon all about reading contemporary novels, and it is happening from the 10th of February to the 16th. Again, the details are down below. This is my third round participating in this readathon. Now, contemporary typically is not my thing. I just typically read a lot of fantasy and science fiction and dystopia and that kind of thing. And I stray away from contemporary, but I do have a lot of it on my shelf. So I use this readathon as a way to read some of those that have been on my shelf for years. And actually the past 2 times I've read a lot of good books. So I hope that's the same case with this time around. So without me rambling on any further, let's jump right in and get started. So the first reading challenge is to read a contemporary with a green on the cover. And for this I'm going with We Speak in Storms by Natalie Lund. And I'm also doubling up on this for a new to you author. This was sent to me by Penguin Random House last summer, so thank you so much to them for sending me a copy. And I have been meaning to read it since then because I was doing a blog tour with the 4 books that they had sent to me at that time, and this was one of them. And this one is, I guess you could also classify as a hard-hitting contemporary because it has to do with a natural disaster, and that's all I know. There isn't like a ton of green on it, but there's like little bits and pieces on the cover. So yeah, I'll be using this book for that challenge as well as a new to you author. The next challenge is to read a diverse contemporary. I'll also be doubling up on this one with a booktuber's favorite, and for this I am going with The Bride Test by Helen Wong, and this is the sequel to The Kids Quotient, which was my favorite book of 2019. So you guys know, if you've been following my channel at all for the past year, that I have the potential to love this book. I loved The Kids Quotient so much. It was really my first venture into adult romance, and I was surprised at how much I enjoyed it. I was able to connect with the story on so many levels, so I'm really excited to dive into this companion novel to it. It is, again, adult romance, and it follows our main character Kai, who is on the autism spectrum, much like the character in the first book, Stella, and we are following him as his mother is pressuring him to get married. So she travels to Vietnam to bring him back a potential bride, and we also follow the potential bride in this situation and her journey and all that stuff. Again, I was able to connect with the autism representation on so many levels in the first book because I myself am on the spectrum. So I hope the representation is good. This one is extremely diverse, like I mentioned. Again, we have characters on the spectrum. We have people who are Vietnamese. I just hope to love this one. Challenge is to read a backlist contemporary. For this, I am also going to be doubling up on this one with a book with an illustrated cover. For this, I am going with Again But Better by Christine Riccio. I think this is also my last Contemporary-A-Thon TBR, if I'm not mistaken. I'll go ahead and link it on the screen. But yes, this is Christine's debut novel. She is obviously a booktuber. She is over at Pull and Bananas Books. I will go ahead and link her channel down below. And yeah, this is one, again, I've heard extremely mixed things about, but I really hope I enjoy it because I also have I've been through situations that our main character Shane goes through in this book in my personal life, so I think I'll be able to connect with her on that level. This is a new adult romance. It follows the main character Shane, who is in college, and she has a terrible first try at college, so she decides to take the study abroad program and travel to Europe and do college again but better, hence the title of the book. I love Christine. She was the first booktuber I ever discovered, so I hope her debut novel is fantastic. And the last challenge for Contemporary-A-Thon is to read a dark or hard-hitting contemporary, and I don't think anybody will be surprised if you've been following my channel for a while what my pick for this book is, because I think it's been on both of my last round of Contemporary-A-Thon's TBRs. So that is Grey by Pete Wentz. This is my favorite book of all time. This book changed my life. It's the reason I joined BookTube. And I will go ahead and link the story video that I did with this book up on the screen. That is one of my favorite videos I ever filmed, and I go into much more detail on why I love this book so much in that video, so go ahead and check it out. But I usually do a yearly reread of this book around this time anyways every year, so I think it's number one, the perfect time to pick it up. And it hits so many of the hard-hitting and dark contemporary aspects that it's just perfect for this challenge. So this is an adult contemporary novel, and it follows our main character, who is a rock star, which is obviously based on Pete Wentz's own life experiences, being the bassist and lyricist for the band Fall Out Boy. And we're following this character as he is away from family and friends. His band's starting to get bigger, and he is having some negative thoughts. I will definitely put some trigger warnings on this book for depression, suicide, drug abuse, Just be forewarned if you are triggered by any of that going into this book. But I think the subject matter is handled very well in this book. I'm not going to spoil it for you guys, but it obviously also deals with a very toxic relationship. So again, fair warning for that. I love it so much. It, again, changed my life, and I can't wait to reread it again this year. That is it for today's video, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, be sure to give it a big thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already. I post videos every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. And be sure to let me know in the comments down below if you guys are participating in Contemporary-A-Thon, what you plan on reading, as I would love to know. And as always, all your social media links are linked down below for you guys to check out if you'd like to follow me on any of those. All being said, I hope you guys have a fantastic rest of your day, and I'll see you guys soon for another video. Thanks for watching, everybody. Bye!